What is up, everybody? This is Air for Rocket TV. Check it out. We are repping the Qualified to Party shirt again because guess what? It's that time for another awakening. Today we are doing Seraphine's awakening. This is going to be a little bit different in structure than some of my older awakening videos, and it's going to actually be a little bit live. So I have the old recorded footage, and I have the Serafine that I'm about to get awakened. So you're going to see with me as I do it in real time as we're doing these last parts of the quest. So we'll bump right back into the old parts, how you need to do the first stage for the pieces of her gear. And then we'll jump right into the live stuff where I'm going into the dojo. And then we'll see what we have to do from there because I really don't know. Also have some arena fights, and we'll try her out in the Hall of Legends as that is up today. So I hope that you're looking forward to this as much as I am, and let's go get Serafine awakened. Alright, guys, so this is some recycled footage from my Serafine Awakening equipment video, because I like to go green. Green is good. Go recycling. Anyways, so this is a pretty boilerplate first quest. All you have to do is collect fragments for your gear. It's going to be very grindy. You have to do it a lot. So you're either going to have to do a lot of rebuys for the stage, or it's going to take a lot of days. Either way, just grind on through it. And again, important to note that unlike the original Awakening Quest heroes, where it would seesaw between 2 fragments on a 3 clear, and then 1 fragment on a 3 clear, and then it would just keep on going back and forth, 2-1, 2-1. With Serafine and the other newer Awakening heroes, that's not the case. It's kind of random, so it's usually 1 or 2. I mean, I've never gotten 3, and I've never gotten 0. But the combination, whether it's like 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, or just 1-1-1, 2-2-1, 2-2-2, you know, whatever. Anyways, you get the point that it changes. So just have a heads up for that if you're trying to plan out what specific day you complete the quest on. That way you land on the correct dojo. As you'll see, that is the second part of the quest, and we'll move right along to that right now. Alright, so the second part of the quest is in the dojo at the Valley of the Broken Halberd. And you have to complete it on Extreme, which is definitely an easy task if you're at this point, you know, at level 90 getting some Awakening characters. We'll just show you right here a all magic user team. We won't even throw in a tank, and we'll clear it. That way you can see that it's really not that difficult of a challenge to do. So we'll just bust on right through it. The goal, though, right now is to see if we can have Arachna live. And if we do, then that's good. If we don't, such is life. And we might get there, we'll see. She's getting a little low. As long as... And Jasmine doesn't have her ult. This is it's gonna be hairy. I did one of these earlier where Arachna actually lived. So, but I don't think that that's gonna be the case this time. We're gonna bust through here and... come on. Ah, no. Yep, she's down. Ah, man. Oh well. But still easy, as you can tell. I mean, shoot. We don't even have a real tank in here. Just doing it for the funs and the giggles because this is an easy part of the quest, and we just want to get Serafine awakened. Yeah! Again. Rep the Qualified Party. Okay. So we'll just use these ults and get right moving along because I cannot wait. I can hardly wait. I know everybody else has been waiting ever since I posted that Serafine Awakening equipment video. So boom, there is that. Let's go into quests. Red dot. Dojo, Valley of the Broken Halberd complete. Alright, now, although she may complete the stage with teammates, Serafine must be the one to kill Mariana in chapter 14. Okay, so let's, again, this is live, so let's see if we can do this without messing up here. What we need is all line damage, since Serafine only has line damage herself. So why don't we bring in a kind of tanky little team, and maybe Arachna. Yeah, how about Arachna? That should be good. We'll bring in Flora. Let's try Flora. Yeah, bring in Flora, and just in case, let's bring in the double tanks, because I'm not sure how tough. Ooh, yeah, this one does have the fall before the divine power. Please. Come on. This is intense. Don't want to mess up. Don't want to have to reshoot this. Anyways, so goal, Serafine kills Mariana. We get it. So, Going in here, we do have that footman dude who is kind of... He's always gnarly. Not the easiest character, so we're just going to bust out Seraphine's ult. Well, she has such a fast ult time, or fast recharge on her ult, that using it somewhat early at times like that, not such a big deal. And we'll bust out Leon's. I'm actually not sure, but let's see. Is that dude... When his shield goes down, I'm not sure if, and we'll use Flores now, if that's a physical or a magic damage ability. But our Drago's alive, which is really good. Didn't really want to just be doing this with the Leon, so we're good. This is taking a while, though. But, I mean, that's kind of the goal, is to not have a huge AoE Zergum down team. That way, Mariana can be sure to be killed by Serafine. So now that I'm thinking about this, if this does work, other teammates, you know, I will destroy those standing in my way. Yeah. Yes, you will. We'll throw out this here. So other teammates that would be good are just, you know, like your single targets, people who are going to hit in the front line. So I know Hanzo's ult bounces him around, but he'd be fine. Namtar, I should have got the Namtar. Namtar's always usable. But, you know, he would have been a good person. And you could throw out his ult to soften up Mariana, because she's probably going to be on the back line and it won't kill her, but you'll get a little bit of damage there. So that actually would have been a good idea. Would have been a good idea. Of course, use Namtar. When in doubt, use Namtar. I think that's my new slogan. So let's go. Mariana has met her match. Oh, yes, she has. I hope. And I hope it's you, Serafine. So we'll just bust this out here. Ha! Stopped her in her tracks. Nice. So Mariana is going to deal some damage to us with her ult, but we have the Flora to take care of that jazz. And our Arachna ult is just slowly eating away at all these people. And in fact, why don't we? We'll bust out another one. Hopefully... and we don't get in trouble here. Okay. Oh, this is bad. 2. No. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Got the kill. The power of light has prevailed. Ooh, and the Interstellar Merchant. You know, because why not? You know, not right now, Traveling Treant. Not right now. Okay. So, Awakening Quest 3. Serafine. Let's see it. Although she may complete the stage. Boom. Awakened Hero Serafine. Nice. Okay. So let's check out. I'm curious to see what the art looks like for her. All the other characters have had some pretty sweet character art. Oh, come on. No, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. All right, be right back. Probably have to restart my application. Oh, wait, no. Aha. So here, oh man, that is gorgeous. I love you, Serafine. You wanna go out in town later? You know, we'll just get some drinks, whatever. I'll show you a good time. It's just a good idea. We could party. I'm not that creepy, I swear. Okay, Serafine, Protector of Light. Every time Serafine deals damage, her blah blah blah. Yeah, we get it. Oh, I can't wait. Let's go down here. Shimmering Glow. Wait, magic attack increases by 32 each time, up to 50 stacks. Whoa. Wowzers. All right. So I'll be right back as soon as we have this all the way upgraded. All right, so 46.5 each time she deals damage. That is quite a bit of magic attack. I am really looking forward to seeing how she performs out there now. But we're gonna wait a little bit. Let's go to the forge. All right, so here we are, by the way, checking out the new auto forge feature, which I really like. It's going through here. We already forged 50 times, so we're up to the point where our regular forges are not going to be successful very often, although it does look like we'll get some every once in a while. But our main goal here, like usual, is to get that first little bonus stat. And I think that we'll be able to do it, although we're going to have to spend a little bit of gems. Okay, whatever. So, Magic Pierce rating plus 30, activated when magic attack is greater than or equal to 40. So let's throw in some specialist forges. Apply. Yeah, we'll try to get these as fast as possible. Magic attack. Want to get that up to 40. Here. Okay, come on. Almost there. Almost there. Ah, come on. Oh, I don't want to be throwing away diamonds. Nice. All stats are at 40. That's cool. Apply. Boom. Get some magic pierce. Boom. Serafine. Doing so much damage now, probably. Doing so much damage. All right. Awesome. So, let's bust over back into the Hall of Legends and check out some action. Alright, so here is the pre-awakening Serafine going up against Vincent in the Hall of Legends. And she's probably not the best character to be bringing in against Vincent, but at least it's a good kind of apples to apples type of comparison to how much damage and how much she could contribute right before she has her awakening, and then how much her awakening ability really transforms her. This is with her awakening equipment, however, so keep that in mind. We'll try to play this kind of normally. We won't just bust out our ult, so hopefully that's not going to alter our damage too much. But we're just going to go here. We'll wait until, boom, he uses that, and then we'll use all of our ults, get as much damage as we can off on him right now, and hopefully our Drago will stay a little bit healthy for a little bit longer, and maybe we can do some more damage. Serafine, now that I think about it, is, again, maybe not the best, very best, but by far not the worst character that you can bring in, since she does have that slow on her, which is really useful. Oh, and Namtar just ghosting everywhere, doing his Namtar thing. And you know me, I love my Namtar. Alright, 700,000, not that great. But again, we're not trying to top damage meters right now. We're trying to get a comparison to see exactly how good that awakening skill is. Alright. Now it's time to check out how we fare against Vincent after Seraphine's awakening. Yeah, now the Hall of Legends might be a little bit of an interesting scenario, since sometimes doing extra damage can be a bad thing in a way. It depends. I mean, obviously you want to rack up more damage, but you want to control your damage. So hopefully we don't push past like a threshold and end up killing ourselves or whatever, but we'll see. So we'll kind of use the same strategy here, where we don't bust through our ults until after he has used his ability here. Boom. Okay, now we will go through and start using our abilities, and hopefully we can trash him. Come on, take him down. And we'll kind of use the same style here with Namtar, where as soon as it looks like we are going to be in trouble, we'll bust out the Namtar ult. And we'll go through here and keep on fighting. So already, I mean, not amazing here, but we do have a lot more damage than we did up against the without our Serafine awakening. Of course, we're gonna cheese it with Namtar here a little bit, but because it's Namtar. I mean, come on. And boom, yeah, getting those bad damage. So not necessarily indicative exactly of Seraphine's abilities there. But hey, at least we did more damage with Serafine, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, so let's go into the arena, and we'll check out how we can fare over there. So I already fought a battle that I thought was going to be a little bit on the more difficult side, probably wouldn't really work. So let's check that out here. This was before Serafine had her awakening, and then we'll go and fight that same person and see if the tides have changed at all. If not, whatever. But I thought it'd be fun, again, get that apples to apples comparison, see exactly what it's like with and without that awakening ability. So on this fight here, it was I think we ended up only killing the Drago, but it was a little closer than that might suggest. We just had some inopportune Jasmine ults, and it turned out to be a riot here. But you'll see. So I'm hoping that when we redo this fight, that right here, when Serafine uses her ult, boom, she's just gonna bust through Drago there. That's the goal. I mean, who knows? We have a lot more magic attack going on. We've got some magic pierce, and then she's also a little bit tankier than she used to be. So who knows? We'll see. We'll see what we can get going. So Dokris is going to ult the crap out of us here, and then our Dokris is gonna try, but isn't quite able to get it. And then so Serafine is going to take down, or almost take down, Drago. Now, Now Drago's down. But we're just going to get wrecked here. It's going to start rolling. And yeah, that's defeat. That's defeat if you ask me. In fact, if you ask Soul Hunters, it's a defeat too, because that's what it says. Yeah, I know. I'm intelligent. So let's check out the details here. Some pretty respectable even numbers, although Serafine is the lowest. So let's see what it's like afterwards. So leave that replay, and round 2, fight. Challenge. Okay, let's see how this works with the awakened Serafine. I'm excited. A little bit nervous that it won't go so well, but hopefully we can get something happening. Of course, our Aethera just taking a smackload of damage right off the bat, but such is life, I guess. We're gonna go in and hopefully, nice. So now we're gonna start smacking on Drago a little bit. Boom, silenced. Our Drago is going down faster than their Drago, not a great sign, but so we should be using our Aethera and Serafine ults roughly around the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, it's pretty good. She unfortunately didn't get some crits off, but she was doing at least 500 extra damage on each swing, if I remember correctly there. So we're gonna get in here, and our Arachna and Dokris are gonna hopefully be able to use their ults before we get melted. Of course, their Dokris also using his stuff because he's a mean, stupid doo-doo face. Okay, yeah, come on. Boom. Nice. So dealing a pretty respectable amount of damage even to the oh, okay. So we're gonna go down here, but we did get Jasmine. So I hope that shows you that you know, that's obviously not a perfect representation of what Awakened Serafine can do, but we did get a little bit of extra damage going on when we killed an extra person. So, you know, shows you apples to apples that the Serafine Awakening quest really did help pump out a little bit more damage. We'll go into the details, even, well, technically she actually did less damage, but we were able to kill somebody because of her abilities. In fact, I think it's just because her ults weren't hitting as many Dokris minions as they did in the last fight. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing Seraphine's Awakening quest. We're going to be moving on to Aethera's next, so stay tuned for that. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of Seraphine on her Awakening, because I think it's pretty awesome, and I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed it. So once again, this has been Eric for Rocket TV. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until next time, I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.